Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Nithyanandam, we welcome all the viewers who are joining us here for today's live satsang. We welcome all the viewers who are joining us on YouTube, Facebook and all the various different social media platforms. Thank you all for tuning in. We also welcome all the Paramashiva participants joining us from Kailasa, Guinea-Bissau and Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai. And of course, we also welcome all the Chit Sabha members and the Rajya Sabha members who are also logging in for today's live satsang. Can I request all the viewers who are joining us on YouTube to please take a second and post your name in the chat and let us know where you are joining from. We would love to interact with each and every one of you as we prepare today to receive the special live satsang from Swamiji in just another few moments. Nithyanandam.
Yes, Nithyanandam.
Kritikaya Nithyanandam. Pratham Chandane 5189. Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam to every single one of you that are logging in here with us. This we Karl Max from Dharmapuri. Nithyanandam. Now, welcome to every single one of you. To last few days, it's been really profound revelations. Back to back, we are having such amazing revelations from Swamiji, where Swamiji has been revealing to all of us about how, in multiple levels, how the quantum manifestation happens, how you can manifest whatever you want into reality, and like the very science of manifestation itself in such phenomenal way, Swamiji has been revealing to all of us. I just wanted to ask all of you to take a few minutes and share with us, how has your experience been? What has your experience been? Can you share what did you click with the most from what Swamiji revealed?
And can I request everyone to also share, how have you been practically implementing and applying what Swamiji has been revealing to all of us in the last few days? Nithyanandam, Ma Sarguna Pichamuttu from Malaysia, Nithyanandam. And Ma Menaka Chinnaswamy, Nithyanandam.
And Kaur Sander, Nithyanandam. And Shiva Ganesh Balakrishna, Nithyanandam.
Ganeshaya, Nithyanandam.
Ganeshaya, this is. Yes, Nithyanandam to every single one of you that have logged in with us, tuned in right now with us.
Can I also request all the Paramashiva participants, all of you can go directly to the YouTube live and comment in the chat section. We can interact with all of you in the YouTube live comments, so all the PSS participants can also join us in the YouTube live. And can I request everyone to take a second and post, because the last 4 days, what Swamiji has been revealing about how you can manifest anything you want has been so profound and something so practical which all of us can implement. What has been each of your clicks, the most powerful click, something which you have which you have been applying in your life the last 4 days?
Alright, now so many of you are tuned in over here that are live with us right now. Welcome to each and every single one of you. I just wanted to ask all the viewers who are here with us to take a few minutes to recap. What did you understand from all the powerful revelations that Swamiji has given to us so far? What are the clicks that you have had? Especially like how Swamiji revealed, right? Like your mind is that fertile ground, and the thoughts are the seeds that you're putting in, and it is from this the reality is manifesting.
Prathamaya has posted, mind is not body-mind combo. Yes, can I request everyone also to post? And how have all of you been seen? When Swamiji says, right, Swamiji was explaining, was revealing 2 days back about what you keep repeating inside of you is what your mind believes. Not what you externally tell, not what you externally try to convince the world with, but what you believe, what you keep repeating inside of you, that is what your mind believes. So if you keep repeating all your past failures, if you keep repeating all the all powerlessness and negativity, then that is what your mind is going to believe, and that is what the universe is going to respond to. But Swamiji also said, when you change that and do the ajapa japa of the right things in your inner space, then the reality which you manifest externally will also be different.
So can all of you take a few minutes, first type and post all the clicks you are having. Just take a few minutes and type and post this. Now, a very important thing, see, now last few days we have been listening to such amazing revelations from Swamiji, right? Now, there are many clicks that I had, like from what Swamiji had revealed about how that preliminary assumption that we carry about who we think we are, and starting from the preliminary assumption, starting with, you, whether you cognize that you are Paramashiva, and from that cognition, or like, basically Swamiji is telling, like, how I understood from what Swamiji said, was about the preliminary assumption, means first conclusions you carry about yourself. That matters a lot, right? So now I had a question. Now, why do we think, how does that preliminary assumption that we carry, how does that impact what we manifest? What did you understand from that?
Okay, so if I have to answer this, it's because what you think about yourself, the identity which you constantly hold about yourself, based on that, with that lens only, you're going to view life. So if you hold a powerless cognition, you have low self-esteem, or you hold a powerless cognition that I am a failure, then how you look at life is only going to be from that lens. You're always going to have the fear that I might fail. You're always going to have the fear that I might not be successful in this. So the whole lens with which you view life is going to be from that lens. So then that is what you believe in, that is what you attract.
Actually, it's a very beautiful thing, because like that's what Swamiji always says, poor man's version of a rich man is never a rich man. Like if you see, because a poor man's version means you see when you think you lack, means you don't have, and you look up to someone and you think that, oh, this person has, look, that person has so many riches, and this is how you show off as if you are a rich man. Like they say, right, how there are many theories that are coming out which show that many of these luxury brands are not actually purchased, many of the luxury brands are not actually purchased by the actual millionaires,
Yes.
but those who aspire to show themselves as one.
Yes.
So it's like, that's like, when, as long as you feel you are poor, the poor man's version of a rich man is never going to be the rich man. So the aspirations that you have, the desires that we have from this cognition is still going to be limited to your perception only.
Yes.
So when we shift that understanding about how you as Paramashiva, and when you transform, otherwise, like, as long as any other cognition you have about you, the aspirations that you have in your life, what desires you have in your life, that itself will be far limited. That is why the moment you shift you, the transformation that you experience, that is going to bring a huge impact in the way what kind of manifestations you have.
Yes. So now I have a question. the aspirations that you have about you is what we try to manifest. But so many people aspire. Now, there are so many people. Wealth is one of the things which everyone wants to manifest. So there are many people saying that they want to be wealthy, they want to be wealthy. But if that is what they truly aspire, why does that not manifest for them? If they truly aspire that and they keep repeating that, but then why does that not manifest for them?
Okay, let's take the same example. Like, you want wealth, you keep repeating, you keep wanting it, but you're not manifesting it. See, there's a difference between what you want versus what you are believing deeply. Now, let's say for example, in the same situation, the person deeply believes that, look, this wealth can never be manifested by me. Like, I'm not worthy for that money. Or it can be, oh, I'm always very poor. Money is very difficult for me to manifest.
Yes.
So, those cognitions, it does not allow you to manifest because the universe, the cosmos, is not listening to what you are repeating in your lips. It listens to what you repeat in that secret chamber of your heart.
Yes.
Right? So that is why, now how much ever you may try to say, I want to be rich, I want to be rich, but deep inside you, it may not even be a belief that, wealth is not possible for me. Sometimes, even the hatred that you develop, let's say at a young age, you see that money caused any disruption in the family. Like, there are many people who, due to money problem, they go through family issues, like relationships break apart, or maybe the parents get divorced,
Or they're poor and they struggle for money.
See, poor struggling for money is one. That will give you a lower perception about this cognition of wealth itself. That will have a lot of poverty consciousness. That is one. Definitely that also affects your relationship with money. But take another example. Let's say that there's a issue, right? Like, where there has been a relationship conflict. Let's say that as a young child, they witness that their parents are getting divorced due to the money is not being there, the father leaving or the mother leaving, and this child feels that it's due to the money that this relationship broke apart. So forever, that cognition is going to be there.
So they have that resistance towards money inside them.
Yes. And they're never going to realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you understanding?
Yes.
So that is why, that is why when you feel that you don't have something, how much ever you pray for it, you cannot manifest it. It's like a science of the cosmos. That's the secret of the way cosmos functions. That, like, how much ever you may pray, inside you, what you are telling to yourself, each time, if the word money is bringing in pain inside you, and despite the pain you're trying to pray, it is still not going to happen for you, because deep inside you, you believe that the money is not possible for me.
Yes. Okay. Before I ask the next question, I can see Ramaya from Bangalore, Nithyanandam, thank you for joining us. Ma Yogamala from Canada, Nithyanandam Ma. And
Pratham Chandan Aya has posted, today reality is past.
Yes. Even what you see right now, just like how there's always this delay, right? Even now, as I speak, you're not going to hear it immediately because of the streaming delay. You're going to hear it after a few seconds. Just like that, even what you see as the reality is not in the present as it's happening. That itself is in a delay.
So now let's say that, now let's say that, yes, reality, let's come to this subject because it's a very interesting subject. And let's say that, reality, not let's say, that is the truth. Reality is in a delay, right? If reality is happening in a delay, and only what is delayed reality you're experiencing as present, then what is the purpose of you wanting to live at the end? Like Swamiji says, you should live at the end, right? Why do you need to live at the end?
Because, see, only if you, like how Swamiji said, right? Only if you visualize it. Many times what we keep doing, the most common thing is, we keep wishing, we keep waiting. Okay, I pray for it, I want it to manifest like this, I want this to happen. So we keep praying and wishing. But that is never going to manifest like that. only if you live at the end, meaning you live as if you have already manifested that. Whatever is your reality, whatever you want to manifest, live, you have to think, feel, believe, and start living as if you have already manifested. So from that view, when you live at the end, then everything else, all your other actions, everything else which you do will naturally be aligned towards only manifesting that. Because it's not that it has not already happened. It has already happened. But it's in a slight delay. But you need to, the cognitions which we have inside needs to be aligned to that. So,
but if, okay, then let me come in the same thread. Past is dead. Future is never going to happen. You're supposed to be in the eternal now.
yes.
So how do you be in the eternal now and live at the end?
How do you be in the eternal now
And live at the end? Even the viewers, if all the viewers, all the PSS participants are here, all of you can also participate in this. See, all of you join here and you can post here how, what is your understanding, what is your click like? Please post here. How do you live in the eternal now? And while being in the eternal now, how do you live at the end, like what Swamiji says, means in that future that you want to manifest, start living that in the present. Can all of you take a few minutes and post it? Come on, all of you post it. Take a few minutes and post it. Okay, Kiran Vakaya has posted. Okay, a lot of you have posted different things. Pratham Chandanaya has posted, reason wealth not manifest is because it is not coming from a stable state. Okay.
Yes.
Kiran Vakaya has posted, living at the end creates reality in the present the way we want it. Bhagavan explained 4 methods for manifestation. 1 is being calm, means Paramashanta. 2, willpower. Let us know 3 and 4. Okay, I'll come to that. Okay.
See, Ramaya has asked, what are the 4 methods? First 2 you have posted. Being calm, bringing that shanta, that paramashanta, that stillness in your inner space. Second is the willpower. Actually, it's not willpower, Aya. Swamiji explained conscious declaration, Satya Sankalpa, the conscious declaration. Willpower, it's not willpower what Swamiji said. You need to consciously declare, create that Satya Sankalpa. Third is first accepting this is normal. You should not think it's something special. Once in a while, let me do this and manifest. No. Accepting that this space is normal. You manifesting, you declaring and continuously being in this space and manifesting your reality. And the 4th one which Swamiji explained is, once you sow that seed, surrender that to the ultimate. Whatever you want to manifest, that Ichha Shakti, surrender that to the ultimate. Surrender. These are the 4 methods, Aya.
So, I hope you got an answer. Okay, Kiran Vakaya has answered my question. In the eternal now, everything is happening. Past, present and future. Beautiful answer. Now, see, I want to just share about this. Listen. True. In the eternal now, all the 3, past, present, future, are happening simultaneously, spontaneously and synergetically. Now, how I understand it is, now what is to happen, the future, right? Now you have to live as if it is already manifested. Now what is being in the eternal now? The concept of eternal now is, it's not thinking present to be something exclusive. Whenever we get into the delusion that when we think present is something exclusive, you try to catch that present, but you can never do that. But all you can do is, see, when you have a desire where you feel you lack something, therefore you need to achieve it, you're always going to be in the oscillation between your past, future, because you want it in the future, and then you immediately think of your past failures. So there's going to be an oscillation. Now this makes you live either in the past or in the future. Neither of this is real. But when you want to manifest, you unclutch from both past and future, and that reality, what you have declared, done as a sankalpa. Now for example, let's say your sankalpa is, you want to manifest your ultimate, right? So now in that ultimate version of you, You don't wait for it to happen in the future. See, as long as you're having a hope, saying that this has to happen in my future, you're going to be hoping for it to be in the future. That's what makes us delusional, thinking there is a future, having an anxiety about future.
Yes.
But that whatever you want to manifest, making that as a current reality. So there is no future here.
Yes.
You're bringing it to your present. Now in this present, you just start manifesting that. Now when you start manifesting that, there may be incompletions that may come up.
And the external reality might contradict that also.
Exactly. So at that time, consciously declaring, being in persistence to that reality that you want to manifest as a current reality. And from this, cognizing this, and from this current reality, declaring and changing the objective reality outside is
Yes.
super determinism.
Yes, actually, Pratham Chandane Ayya has posted, I find it a little difficult to live at the end and to assume that what I wanted is already completed. See, this is what Swamiji was saying, that persistence, or what we were just discussing about, super determinism. If you need to bring that persistence continuously. The external situation, the external reality may not reflect it immediately. In fact, it may contradict it. No matter how many times you declare you're wealthy, the zeros in your bank balance may not reflect that. But having that persistence is what will change the external reality.
How many of you are clicking with this? If you're understanding and clicking with this, can you all post yes in the chat, please?
Okay, Anand MHBT5TY has posted, very enlightening. I achieved so many things in life, but didn't know it was through manifestation. Till now, watching your live session.
Beautiful. So happy to know that. I definitely listen to Swamiji's Satsang. That would far deepen your understanding about this very science of manifestation itself. So definitely take a few minutes, and today stay tuned. Very soon the Satsang is going to be starting. So definitely listen to that. In that session with Swamiji, you're going to have amazing revelations. So that will really help you to really understand every single desire that you have. Every single desire that you have is nothing but a manifestation. Like whatever you manifested, it's because that is what you have aspired for in the past. That is why you're able to manifest it now.
Nithyanandam, Jnana Pratyaksha, yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you for tuning in. Kiran Vakaya has posted, past and future exists only in our thoughts. We are always only in the eternal now. Yes. And Jnana Pratyaksha has posted, unity should not be equated with one. Unity is experienced. Unity is God. God is not one. Non-dual consciousness with all and everything is the purpose of life. Okay, thank you, Ayya. Nithyanandam, Mugilan KGE has joined us here in the live chat. Nithyanandam, could you also post where you're joining us from, Ayya? Ayya has posted, we cannot change constant. It can be separated. It's called changes in the connection and to be constant.
I'm not understanding your exact message here. Could you post it again clearly? What do you mean as constant? Because if you bring up the subject of constant, I have a lot of questions that I also want to ask you, and you can also answer me for that. Because what is constant? What is constant in this universe? What do we mean by constant? Anything constant, what we think as constant, is actually relative. There is nothing that you can say is constant. If something you say is as constant, it is subjective to you that it is constant. Ishavasya Upanishad declares, Ishavasyam idagum sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat, jagatyam jagat, change established on change. So, if anything that you think is constant is actually not constant, maybe it's relative to your subjective reality. For example, if you think Earth moves around the sun, it is not complete reality. It is true, but not real. In the truth level, it is true. Because in your subjective reality, seeing, saying, okay, I'm keeping sun in one fixed position, so I can say earth is rotating around the sun. No, because even the sun is also rotating. In few millions of years, once the sun slowly moves, that also rotates around the earth. So both are rotating around each other, just the speed is very different. So what is constant? Now in physics, they quote that the speed of light is constant. Even speed of light is not constant. Even the speed of light is not constant. There's only one constant in this universe, which is the way how consciousness is reflecting on us. That is the only constant that exists. Anyways, this is a deep subject. So if you bring this up, there's a lot of questions and there can be so much deeper and deeper revelations that Swam just told about this.
I have one question here. So in what you are explaining, this whole constant, nothing we see is constant. So now if I'm seeing you, I'm seeing you and I'm seeing everything which is happening, the whole reality which is happening around me. So is this nothing which we see is constant? Is this related to what Swamiji was explaining the other day about saccades? About how whatever you see, like what we see itself is in a delay. I don't know if I'm getting this right, but even what we see in our eyes, we don't. It's not a video. Our eyes or our brain is not a videographer.
Yes.
It takes photos.
Yes. See, eyes. It doesn't have a camcorder. I mean, it doesn't record. Okay. We think we are seeing a live video. Like for example, I may look constantly moving to you.
Exactly.
But it's nothing. Your eyes. That's what in neuroscience. The eye movement is called as saccades. Basically, your eyes have a micro movement. They keep constantly moving. And as it keeps moving, it keeps taking pictures. So, in a second, 60 photos are taken. 60 such pictures are taken in a second. Like, before even you cognize, 60 pictures are taken. And that 60 pictures are sent to your brain. Your brain, and also you're blinking, right? Like, you keep blinking. Actually, if you count the number of blinkings you do in a day, totally, there is a 2 hour, like if you just calculate all the time, it sums up approximately to 2 hours. That 2 hours you're actually blind, means you're not seeing anything. But you never feel that blindness because the brain is filling those gaps with what it thinks to be real. It predicts it to be real based on all the pictures it has taken. See, the amount of place that you can actually see, like try to focus on a particular point, right? You would observe that everything is becoming blurry.
Yes.
You don't know what's happening around.
Yes.
And even that point, after a certain time, that will also become blurry.
Yes.
It's very difficult for you to keep focusing. Even when you try focusing, there's a slight eye movement, right? That's because that's how your eyes are actually seeing. Every part around it is blurry. It's blurred out. But because your eyes move constantly, it's like, think of it, 60 times it takes pictures in a second. Means how many movements it must be having. And that is taken and processed by your brain to show as if there is a continuous reality. But that reality is not continuously seen as we understand. It's just photographs. Like how in a theater, for example, like how in those, in the theaters there are reels that are processed. It's actually bit frames. But when they rotate it, like how in the olden days they'll rotate it and that's what is projected. The faster it moves, the video appears to actually move. Like the flip book.
Exactly, like a flip book. So the faster you move it looks like a continuous video.
Movement. That's all is happening. You yourself are not seeing a continuous reality. This is step one. Second, the way how even that reality occurs to us, that also changes based on the way you believe. Now, many times you would have seen, right? Like if you're hungry, it's only the restaurant boards that are highlighted and shown.
Yes.
Of course, we don't have that problem because we don't go to restaurants.
Yes.
But that's the way how generally what you're looking for. Like, when you read a book, let's say you're searching for something in a book, that word that you're thinking to search, that's what will appear. Other things, you don't even bother about it. Even though it is there, they don't occur to you because your brain filters it out. You only look for what you are looking for in it, right? So your brain determines what you have to see but the belief you carry determines to instruct your brain what to actually show to you.
That is the difference between subjective reality and objective reality. Correct?
Objective reality is what is there as part of the shared reality.
Shared reality, yes.
Objective reality is now whatever we have, right? Like everything that we see and we think it to be real. See, in the whole spectrum of light, we only see 0.01% of the light. Means 99% of light is not even seen by us. Like the colors that are there, all different radiations, waves that exist, we can't even see them. So we don't know how to even perceive them. But because there is a common understanding that look, this is what is the color blue, this is the color black, this is the color purple. There's like a common shared understanding. We think what we are seeing is real. And we call that to be objective reality. But an objective reality, if you just zoom out and see, it's nothing but a shared subjective reality, which is what you call as an objective reality.
Yes.
So, and that's what Swamiji is saying. That's how I understand what Swamiji is saying, which is like, see, what ma iti maya. What does not exist, but you believe as if it exists. And that's what you go on seeing. But even in reality, see, actually, what you're seeing now, there's a 0.2 second delay by the time your brain processes that light itself. And by the time you see and cognize it, it's becoming like it's already passed, it's gone. 0.2 seconds, even as per modern science.
Yes.
Now, what Swamiji is saying is far more advanced. Swamiji is saying, see, you want something, you have a desire to manifest something. Be clear, the moment you have the sankalpa, it has manifested. All you need to do is sit, persistently work on it. That is what Pusalar Nayanar did. When Pusalar Nayanar sat every day, sitting, somewhere in the village he is able to sit in a corner with no resources, just sits with his consciousness. He sits and visualizes and builds a temple in his consciousness.
Yes.
He visualizes every bit of it. He carves every single bit of it. And for him, that reality is real. He is living it.
Yes.
He has already chosen the Kumbhabhishekam date for it.
Yes.
And he is building the temple internally. Are you understanding? So, when he is building the temple internally, he is commanding the consciousness, the matter, to align to it. That is what Swamiji is saying. Swamiji always says super determinism, right? Swamiji says, when in your subjective reality, you cognize you are Paramashiva, and from that, when you impact the objective reality and bring the change as you want, that is super determinism. So now inside us, when we cognize, saying that this is what you want to manifest, it has already happened. Now you just need to, it's like just before time, before it appears in front of you. So you don't need to have the anxiety whether it's going to happen or not. You don't need to have the fear it's going to happen or not. You know, you have declared
it's going
you
to
are
happen.
Paramashiva. You have manifested it. You have declared it, you have manifested it.
Yes.
Now what you have to do, you just need to align everything, because you are Paramashiva. You are aligning everything to match to that reality of yours.
And naturally, that is what the reality is going to reflect.
Manifest.
Yes. And actually, I have to share something. It's only after this, I really understood after Swamiji said, like, we usually think, right, imagination is daydreaming, it's a waste of time. But only after Swamiji said how powerful it is with that, when you have that Satya Sankalpa, that conscious declaration, and you clearly visualize, not vague, but precisely clearly visualize that this is what you want to manifest, then that is what you actually are going to manifest. That is how, that so strongly clicked with me as to why, like, how important it is to just declare and start living as if that reality has already manifested.
Absolutely. So that is why, that is what, okay, I see a lot of questions
Yes.
and comments also coming in. Anand MH has posted, you both should be scientists working on quantum theory because of your knowledge. This is not our knowledge, Aya. This is what Swamiji has revealed. and whatever I'm sharing now, this is all from Swamiji's Satsang. This is how Swamiji trains all the Balasans and all of the Kailasa Vasis. Actually, if you come to Kailasa, this quantum physics, everything, you would understand it so deeply. This will become your life.
Okay, Pratham Ayya has posted, my click. Outside noise and circumstances try to invade and affect our inner chatter, the inner dialogue, emotional baseline, and energetic posture. See, yes, Aya, and that's why Swamiji is telling you we have to consciously change it. Only if you consciously change that inner dialogue, that's why Swamiji said very importantly, if you just change the energetic, the response which you're having to life, automatically your inner dialogue, automatically all the inner chatter which you have and where you park your emotions, that will automatically change. Just focus on the emotional posture. What is the attitude with which you are responding to life? And Swamiji already gave the solution. Your attitude, your whole attitude towards life should just be from the space of you have already manifested it. Whatever you want, you already have manifested it.
Yes. Actually, joining with us right now, I have some of the Paramashiva Sena participants. We have from Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai, Bhagavan Ayya, who has joined from Coimbatore. He's from Coimbatore. He has joined. He's the current Paramashiva Sena participant. And when listening to these powerful Swamiji, he has also had some extraordinary experiences. Yes, Nithyanandam Ayya,
Nithyanandam.
Nithyanandam Ayya. So Ayya is here with us to share with all of us his manifestation, what he was able to manifest just by listening to Swamiji's Satsang. Ayya Nithyanandam, do you want to just introduce yourself? Where are you from? And how has this last, I think, 10 days of Paramashiva Sena been for you?
ஆமா லைன்
சொல்லுங்க ஐயா, எப்படி இருந்தது லாஸ்ட் 10 days பரமசிவ சேனா? சொல்லுங்க.
ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்ததுங்கம்மா. நான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வரும்போது ஒரு தயக்கத்தோட தான் வந்தேன். ஒரு ஆசிரமத்துக்கு போறோம், 30 நாள் ஃபேமிலியில விட்டுட்டு வரோம், குழந்தைகளை விட்டுட்டு வரோம். வருமானம் என்ன பண்றதுன்னு ஒரு மாசம் போச்சுன்னா அடுத்த நாள் எப்படி அது திரும்ப கிடைக்கிறதுன்னு ஒரு தயக்கத்தோட வந்தேன். ஆனா நான் இங்க வந்ததுக்கு வருமானம் பெருசு இல்ல, குடும்பத்துல இருக்கிறது இங்க வந்து கத்துட்டு போனா இன்னும் சிறப்பா பண்ணலான்னு ஒரு புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன். இதுல பாத்தீங்கன்னா நான் 8வது கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணது 10 நாள் கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். 6ல இருந்து 8 நாளுக்குள்ள எனக்குள்ள ஒரு சேஞ்சஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்கு, உண்மையான சேஞ்சஸ். இது வந்து பகவான் ஸ்ரீ நித்யானந்தன் அருளாலேயே எனக்கு கிடைச்சிருக்குன்னு தான் நான் சொல்லுவேன். என்னன்னா நான் வேலைக்கு போறது சம்பாதிக்கிறதெல்லாம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு டென்ஷனாவே இருக்கும். அந்த குழந்தை படிக்கல, குழந்தைகளுக்கு உடம்பு சரியில்லை, ஃபேமிலி எப்படி ரன் பண்றது, அடுத்த லைஃப் என்ன பண்றது. ஏன்னா இன்கம் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒவ்வொரு செலவுகளும் மேல நமக்கு வருங்காலத்துல கூடிக்கிட்டு தான் இருக்கு. இதுக்குதான் நான் திங்க் பண்ணி ஒவ்வொரு மக்களும் ஓடுறாங்க, பாடுபடுறாங்க. நான் வந்து தூங்குறது வந்து கொஞ்சம் கம்மிங்க. நைட் எப்பவுமே 12-1 மணி ஆயிடும். என்ன ரீசன் எனக்கே தெரியாது. ஆனா நல்ல உடல் உழைப்பு இருந்தாலும் தூங்குறது கம்மியா இருக்கும். இது சட்டுன்னு காலையில மறுபடியும் எழுந்திரிச்சு நான் ரன்னிங் பண்ணுவேன். நான் இங்க வந்தப்போ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கத்துக்கிட்டதே வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா நல்லா ஆழமான கிளாஸ் நல்லா அட்டன் பண்ணி, 2வது யோகா, அப்புறம் பூஜை, நம்மளோட சனாதன தர்மத்தை பத்தி நான் தெரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டேன். இதுல நான் 6 நாள் 5 நாள் போகும்போது எனக்குள்ள ஒரு மாற்றங்கள் என்னன்னா, என் உடல் வலியெல்லாம் இருந்து எனக்கு விபத்து ஏற்பட்டு பேக் போன் L4 L5 அந்த செர்விக்கல் நெர்வுல பெயின் இருந்தது. அது இல்லாம கொஞ்ச நாளா இந்த டென்ஷன்னாலே எனக்கு இந்த ஒன் சைடு பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு பெயின் இருந்துட்டே இருக்கும். தூங்கும் போது எப்பவுமே 24 hours இருந்துட்டே இருக்கு. இந்த இடத்துல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா எனக்கு ஒரு பெயின் இருக்கு. அது நான் டாக்டர்கிட்ட கன்சல்ட் பண்ணேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வாட்டி மாத்திரை கொடுத்தாங்க, சாப்பிட்டேன். திரும்ப அந்த டைமுக்கு ஒரு வாரம் கழிச்சு வர சொன்னாங்க, எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்பாங்க. ஸ்கேன் எடுத்தாங்க, ஸ்கேன்ல ஒண்ணும் இல்லைன்னாங்க. மறுபடியும் டோஸ் கம்பெனிக்கு தான் கொடுத்தாங்க. திரும்ப ஒரு வாரம் கழிச்சு நான் போய் கேட்டேன், அது ஒண்ணும் பண்ணாதீங்க, டச் பண்ணாதீங்க, விட்டுருங்க.
Yes, just one moment. I'll translate it into English, whatever you shared till now. So, Ayya is Bhagavan from Coimbatore, from southern India. So, Ayya was just sharing that he has been attending, he never actually thought how it is going to be to come and attend the program, leaving the family behind and like actually come and actually attend the program, how would it be? So, he had a lot of this question. And he said that after he came here, he suddenly understood and realized, and it deeply clicked with him that, see, even to live the life with my family, with my children, I need this program. So he had that as a deep click in him. Then Ayya was just sharing about how he had a problem. I think Ayya 8 வருஷமா இருக்கு இல்லையா இந்த பிரச்சனை உங்களுக்கு, 8 years ன்னு சொன்னீங்கல்ல, இந்த பேக் பெயின் எல்லாமே உங்களுக்கு 8 years இருக்கு இல்லையா? You have it for 8 years, right?
ஆமாங்க மேம்.
Yes. So almost for 8 to 9 years, Ayya has been suffering. Bhagavan Ayya has been suffering from this back and neck pain, and he also had developed pain, one-sided pain in his head and a pain in his ear. And he said he visited multiple doctors, and the doctors even took MRI scans for them. First, initially he was given medicines, then it didn't work. After a week, he went again. Then the doctor told, don't touch your ear. Don't touch that part. Just leave it. Go ahead, Ayya. இப்ப சொல்லுங்க.
அப்புறம் வந்து இப்போ இந்த 6 நாள் 8 நாளுக்குள்ளேயே எனக்கு அந்த பெயின் இல்லைங்கம்மா, அந்த ஒரு கட்டி மாதிரி இந்த இடத்துல ஒரு பெயின் டச் பண்ணா தெரியும், அது இப்போ இல்லை. அது இல்லை, நல்லா தூங்குறேன். இப்போ எனக்கு வந்து கோல்டு ஃபீவர் எல்லாமே ரொம்ப நாள் வராம இருந்தது. இப்போதான் எனக்கு அதெல்லாம் எனக்குள்ள அதுல மாற்றங்களாகி இப்போ வெளியே வருது. நல்லா ஃபீல் பெட்டர் பண்றேன். இன்னி இருக்கிற இந்த 20 நாள் செஷன் முழுமையா கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணி நான் வீடு திரும்பணுமா. இனி இந்த ஆன்மீக வழியெல்லாம் செல்லணும்.
ஒரே நிமிஷம் இருங்க. நீங்க வந்து என்கிட்ட ஷேர் பண்ணீங்கல்ல, நீங்க வந்து என்கிட்ட சொன்னீங்க எப்படி வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து இந்த நீங்க வந்து கீழே குனிய முடியாது, உங்க பையனுக்கு கூட லேஸ் கட்ட முடியாது, கீழவே குனிய முடியாதுன்னு சொன்னீங்கல்ல, அதை பத்தி கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்றீங்களா? So I just wanted to ask him the question in English as well. I was just asking him, he had shared with me earlier how he was not able to bend his head down. For the last 8 years, he was not even able to tie the shoelace of his child. So Ayya, could you share a little about that as well? Go ahead.
இந்த ஆக்ஷன்னால எனக்கு பேக் பெயின் இருந்தது, L4 L5 இருந்ததுனால எனக்கு நீ டவுன் பண்ண முடியாது, எனக்கு முட்டி மடக்க முடியாது, அதாவது இந்தியன் க்ளோசெட்ல எனக்கு போக முடியாது. படுக்கிறதே பாத்தீங்கன்னா கட்டில உருண்டு படுக்க முடியாது, எனக்கு ஒரு புடிப்பு வரும். இப்போ அந்த இதெல்லாம் இல்லாம நான் வந்து இங்க இருக்கிறது இந்தியன் க்ளோசெட்ல நம்ம ஆசிரமத்துல இருக்கு, நான் அதுதான் பயன்படுத்திக்கிறேன். நான் எப்பயும் எவ்ரிடே குளிக்கிறது வந்து ஹாட் பாத் தான் நான் குளிப்பேன். இங்க நான் பச்சை தண்ணியில தான் குளிக்கிறேன். ஃபீவர் இருந்தாங்க கூட நான் வந்து இப்போ 2 நாளாவே தலைக்கு பச்சை தண்ணி தான் ஊத்துறேன். இது வரைக்கும் எனக்கு எந்த ஒரு நடுக்கமோ இந்த பாடி ஹீட்டோ ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. இங்க நல்லா சாப்பாடு கொடுக்குறாங்க, அந்த தண்ணி தான் நான் குடிக்கிறேன். அந்த ஜென்ம பூமியில வந்து நான் இங்க வந்து இருந்து நான் இந்த பயிற்சி பெறுறதே எனக்கு பெரிய பேரானந்தமா தான் நான் நினைக்கிறேன்மா. அதனால என்னன்னா இந்த குழந்தைகளுக்கு இனிமேல் நான் வந்து உண்மையான பவரை நான் வந்து செயல்படுவேங்கிறதுல எந்த ஒரு மாற்றம் கிடையாது.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. I also have one more question. So actually I want to share what happened. So we were doing this root pattern completion, and then Ayya was like, he accidentally touched his ear because it is usually pain for him, and he came and he was so excited because he said, "Ma, that pain has just disappeared. 8 years. The what pain was there for 8 years, just simply disappeared."
Wow.
8 years, 8 வருஷமா இருந்த அவருடைய வலி, அந்த காது கிட்ட இருந்த அவருடைய வலி, இந்த ரூட் பேட்டர்ன் கம்ப்ளீஷன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கப்போ ஐயா வந்து சொன்னாரு, திடீர்னு வந்து சொன்னாருமா எனக்கு இந்த காது வலியே போயிடுது அப்படின்னு சொல்லி சொன்னாரு. எனக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்குங்க ஐயா, நீங்க வந்து பியூட்டிஃபுல்லா ஷேரும் பண்ணீங்க. தேங்க்யூ சோ மச் பகவான் ஐயா. And now I just wanted to translate.
Thank you Nithyananda.
That how now that whole healing has happened, and now he is also feeling so powerful, and even the fever, even like he's able to sit and get up, he's able to bend down, and most importantly any other issues that he had earlier, like if he gets fever he can't take shower in the cold water, he's saying that he's able to comfortably do that without any side effects. So thank you so much. If you too, all the viewers, if you too want to experience this, come join us in this Paramashiva Sena program. Here you are going to be able to experience this transformation, experience this shift yourself. Nandri Ayya, Nithyanandam. Thank you so much, Nithyanandam.
Nandri Nithyanandam.
Yes, Nithyanandam. Next, joining with us, we also have Ma Mohana. So she is also from, she is also in Kailasa, Tiruvannamalai right now, and the miracle she had is also very beautiful. She has come along with her 85-year-old mother. So maybe Ma Mohana, you can just introduce yourself to us. நீங்களே எங்களுக்கு introduce பண்ணிக்கலாம். உங்களோட அம்மாவோட நீங்க இங்க வந்திருக்கீங்க. You come here along with your mother. How has it been for you? What is the issue that your mother, your 85-year-old mom, what is the issue she is having? என்ன issue இருக்கு அவங்களுக்கு? Introduce பண்ணிக்கலாமா நீங்க நித்யானந்தம்? அம்மா மோகனா நீங்க அன்மியூட் பண்ணி ஷேர் பண்ணலாமா?
ஓகேம்மா. ஒரு 3 வருஷமா மனநிலை பாதிக்கப்பட்டு இருந்தாங்க. ஹலோ,
3 வருஷமா மனநிலை பாதிக்கப்பட்டு இருக்காங்க. So last 3 years she has been affected through
சத்தம் போட்டுக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்க, கத்திக்கிட்டே இருப்பாங்க. அவங்கள கண்ட்ரோலே பண்ண முடியாது. கிட்டத்தட்ட ஒரு 10 பேர் சேர்ந்து குடிச்சாதான் அவங்கள அடக்கவே முடியும், அந்த அளவுக்கு இருந்தாங்க. இப்ப நான் இந்த பரமசிவ சேனா வகுப்பு இப்ப இந்த மாசம் பிப்ரவரியில கலந்துக்கிட்டேன். அவங்களையும் அழைச்சிட்டு வந்திருக்கேன். அவங்களுமே கிளாஸ் அட்டன் பண்றாங்க. ஒரு 10 நாளா அவங்க ரொம்ப சைலண்ட்ல இருக்காங்க, ஒரு வார்த்தை கூட பேசல. அது மிகப்பெரிய ஆச்சரியம். அவங்க மட்டும் இல்ல, எனக்குமே மிகப்பெரிய நிம்மதியை கொடுக்குது. அவங்களும் நிம்மதியா இருக்காங்க, நானும் நிம்மதியா இருக்கிறேன். இது ஒரு இது இல்லாம பவர் மேனிஃபெஸ்டிங் ஒரு எனக்கு டிஸ்டன்ஸ் பவர் மேனிஃபெஸ்டிங் பண்ணினேன் ஒரு 8 பேர்கிட்ட. அதுல ரொம்ப ரேரா தான் ஒரு ஏதாவது ஒரு மிஸ்டேக் வருது. ஒரு 90% எல்லாத்தையுமே கரெக்டா சொல்லிடுறேன். அவங்க வீட்டை, அவங்க பொருட்கள் என்ன எங்க வச்சிருக்காங்க, அவங்களோட எல்லா கலர் எல்லாமே A to Z சொல்றேன். அவங்க வீட்டை மொத்தமா அப்படியே சொல்ல முடியுது. அப்புறம் இன்னைக்கு கண்ணாடி, என்னோட கண்ணாடி நேத்து காணா போச்சு.
I just wanted to translate what Ma Mohana is sharing. See, she's saying that her 85-year-old mother, and she has been like literally bedridden, and like for 15 years almost she's bedridden, and for last 3 years she's been very deeply mentally affected. There's not been a single day where she would not scream, and it's very difficult to handle her. At least 10 people are needed to control her itself. But from the time she came and she sat in the program, this program she's attending,
actually she got blessed. Ma Mohana got blessings for her mother during the darshan, and Swamiji told bless them for the healing. So she brought her mother and came for the program, and it's just been 10 days. Today is the 10th day of the program, and she has shared that just in these last 10 days, after 3 years, her mother has not screamed once. Her mother has been completely silent, peaceful, and has experienced so much healing already. So wonderful.
And Ma Mohana is also now sharing that she was able to manifest the power of remote viewing, where using her third eye, she was able to scan places of different participants, and she got 90% of it all right. So congratulations Ma Mohana. நினைவுக்கு நன்றி. இன்னும் மேலும் இந்த பரமசிவ சேனா ப்ரோக்ராம்ல இன்னும் நீங்க இன்டென்ஸா ஈடுபாடோட இருங்க, இன்னும் நல்லா மேனிஃபெஸ்ட் பண்ணுவீங்க. Thank you so much for sharing Ma Nithyanandam. I think it's already time now for all of us to get ready and attend the Satsang. The Satsang is about to start right now. So let's all prepare ourselves. All those who want to have these miracles as your experience, come join us in the Paramashiva Sena program. The intention form is projected for all of you right here. ecitizen.info/PSS. So please do come and join. We thank every single one of you who are tuned in here. Now the stream is going to be ending. You can refresh in the same channel and have Swamiji's Satsang. And we'll have a lot more participants who are waiting to share with you. We'll be listening to their sharings in the further days.